Have you ever wondered if your soulmate is already out there? Or if love is something you create together? Kabbalah calls this question Bashert versus choice. And today, I'm going to show you how understanding it can completely change your love life. Many of us believe in fate or the one, that perfect person waiting for us somewhere. That's the concept of Bashert in Kabbalah. The idea that certain relationships are destined, pre-formed. But Kabbalah also teaches Zivug, the idea that relationships emerge, that love is co-created through choice, effort, and alignment. Understanding the difference is huge. Chasing a predestined love can feel frustrating, while trying to force someone to emerge can block real connection. Knowing which is which lets you stop spinning in patterns and finally call in a love that's truly aligned. So, Bashert is the fixed soulmate, preordained, often recognized as soul connections that hit deeply. Feeling of magnetism or recognition is common. These connections still require inner readiness. You can't receive them if your vessel, as Kabbalah would call it, isn't open. And then you have choice or Zivug in Kabbalah. That's the emergent love. Not pre-written. Love develops over time through shared growth, values, and conscious alignment. Zivug requires commitment, presence, and co-creation. Often mistaken for not destined, but these relationships can be just as meaningful. So, how do we tell which path you're on? Bashert often feels easy in alignment, but may challenge your deepest patterns. Choice requires daily cultivation, conversations, and shared effort. Let me tell you a story that might make it a bit clearer. I remembered being obsessed with finding the one. I believed it was all Bashert. I chased people I thought were fated for me, even married them. Nothing worked. Painful patterns repeated. I even remember being in the relationships where people around us thought we were the perfect couple, even came to us for advice. Little did they know, little did I know, that that wasn't the case. That it's just something that appeared good on the surface. Then I learned about Zivug, about the idea that some connections aren't written in the stars. They emerge when two people consciously choose each other day after day. That's when I began to focus on practicing this, shifting from chasing to co-creating. I began to focus on readiness, boundaries, and aligned energy. That took some work. And I attracted my Rachel. I attracted somebody who was right for me, not just fated. The universe doesn't hand you love. It helps you meet the people your soul is ready for. So how do we go about it? Step 1, self-check. Ask, am I chasing destiny or am I cultivating alignment? Notice patterns. Repeated disappointments often mean misalignment. When you keep choosing time after time people who are not aligned with you, people who do not meet certain standards of integrity, of loyalty, of care and tenderness and empathy. Your step 2 will be aligning your vessel. So pause. Close your eyes. Visualize your ideal relationship not as a person, but as energy and qualities you want to experience. In my case, it was clear after all the many failed relationships that I've had that I'm looking for somebody who is kind. Yes, I realize I have to be attracted to that person also on the physical level, but kindness became my utmost pursuit in a potential partner. I focused on how I want to feel safe, seen, loved, respected. Step 3 would be conscious co-creation. For emergent love, practice choice through small daily acts of alignment, communicating clearly, respecting boundaries, enforcing boundaries, nurturing your own growth. Now, for Bashert, allow flow, trust timing, and practice being ready. Don't chase, don't force. Let's do a brief meditation in order to attract it. So close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and out. Place a hand on your heart. Imagine your heart as a vessel, open and ready. Visualize 2 streams of light approaching you. One golden, preordained, Bashert, and one silver, shaped by conscious choice, Zivug. Notice which light feels drawn to your vessel today. Don't force it, simply receive. With each inhale, imagine yourself expanding, becoming ready to hold love fully. With each exhale, release tension, doubt, and the need to control. Repeat silently. I am ready for the love my soul is aligned with. I create space and choose connection with presence and clarity. Again, I am ready for the love my soul is aligned with. I create space and choose connection with presence and clarity. Take one more deep, slow breath and open your eyes. Where in your love life are you chasing fate? And where can you consciously co-create connection instead? Comment below. I read every story. And if you want to dive deeper, join me in the next episode, where we explore Kabbalah's Tikkun, how healing your patterns calls in your perfect match.